You're being dramatic, Felicia. My mom snapped, her arms crossed as my sister leaned in the doorway smirking. I stood there, suitcase in hand, after 5 years of giving up my life to take care of them. My chest felt tight, but my voice was calm when I said, "Don't worry, Mom. I'll leave. You two can finally have everything you wanted." They didn't know that my leaving would cost them everything. Beat of silence. And that's how my revenge began. If you've ever sacrificed everything for people who treated you like you were disposable, this story is going to hit hard. So grab your coffee, hit that like button, and stay till the end, because sometimes karma does a knock.
It moves in.
After my father passed away, our house fell silent. Mom stopped smiling, and I became the only thing holding her world together. I was 27, with a good job offer waiting in another city, but I turned it down because Mom couldn't handle living alone. I told myself, it's just for a year. She needs me. That year became 5. 5 years of working overtime, paying the bills, cooking her meals, fixing the roof leaks, and driving her to appointments. She called me her rock, and I wore that title proudly, until the golden child came home. Her name was Tessa, my older sister by 2 years, but she acted like royalty. She moved out right after college, claiming she was too good for our small town. When Dad died, she sent flowers, no visit, no call. But now she was back. She'd lost her job, her apartment, and her boyfriend. Suddenly, she wanted to reconnect with family. Mom was thrilled. The same woman who couldn't smile for years lit up like a Christmas tree when Tessa arrived. "Felicia, give your sister your room," Mom said casually one night. I froze. My room? Where am I supposed to sleep? You can move into the guest room. It's only fair. Tessa's used to more space. That was the first cut. A small one, but deep enough to bleed resentment. Weeks passed, and the house no longer felt like mine. Tessa spread her perfumes, clothes, and complaints everywhere. She'd sleep till noon, criticize my cooking, and take Mom out shopping with my money. Literally. My paycheck went into the joint account I shared with Mom. I'd set it up years ago, so she never had to worry about bills. Now, Tessa was using it to buy handbags. I tried to talk to Mom. "She's taking advantage of you, of us," I said. Mom's tone went sharp. "She's your sister. She's been through a lot. Don't be jealous." Jealous? I hadn't heard that word in years. I laughed, quietly, bitterly. It was the kind of laugh that comes right before something inside you breaks. One evening, I came home to find my belongings packed into boxes. My own things, my clothes, my books, even my framed photo of Dad. Mom stood in the hallway with her arms folded. "Tessa's boyfriend is coming to stay," she said. "You're always out working anyway. Maybe it's time you get your own place."
Isterte her.
No words. Just silence. After all the years I gave her, the missed promotions, the nights I cried quietly in my car before coming inside, this was my reward. But something strange happened that night. I didn't beg. I didn't cry. I simply said, "Okay." That one word was the quiet spark that would burn everything down, beautifully. Over the next few weeks, I smiled, cooked, and acted normal. But inside, I was building an escape plan. I'd been offered a remote management position months earlier. I'd turned it down then, but the offer still stood. I called the recruiter the next day. "Is that position still open?" "It is. Are you ready to take it?" I smiled. More than ever. I opened a new bank account, rerouted my salary, and slowly transferred my savings. Mom didn't notice. She was too busy helping Tessa redecorate my old room. And then I did something subtle but brilliant. I transferred the mortgage and utilities fully under Mom's name. Every single
bill.
She'd never notice, not until I was gone. The morning I left, the house was quiet. Tessa was asleep, and Mom was humming while making breakfast. I stood at the doorway, watching her, the woman I'd protected, loved, and built my life around. My throat tightened. "Mom," I said softly, "I'm moving out today." She blinked. "You're what?" "I found a new job. In the city. I'm leaving the house to you and Tessa." Her voice turned cold. "Good. Maybe now you'll learn responsibility." I smiled, the kind of smile people wear when they know something the other doesn't. Maybe. And then I walked out, closing the door behind me. I didn't leave a note. Just silence. And a mortgage. It took about 3 weeks before the calls started. First from the utility company. Then from the bank. Then from Mom herself. "Felicia, why are the bills coming to me? The mortgage, the payments, what's going on?" I answered calmly. "Oh, didn't I tell you? I transferred everything into your name, since it's your house now." There was a long pause. Then yelling. Then begging. But it was too late. Tessa's boyfriend had already left her. Her new job didn't pay enough. And Mom's fixed income couldn't cover the mortgage. I heard later they tried to sell the house, but the market was terrible. They had to move into a small apartment. Together. I wish I could say I laughed. But I didn't. I just felt free. I moved into a cozy one-bedroom apartment in the city. Small, but filled with something my old house never had, peace. Every morning, I'd sip coffee by the window and whisper to myself, "You did the right thing." Because revenge isn't always loud. Sometimes it's just walking away and watching those who hurt you trip over the consequences of their own choices. I didn't destroy them. I didn't curse them. I simply stopped saving people who never saved me. And in the silence that followed, I found myself again. If there's one thing this story taught me, it's this. You can't pour love into people who only drink your peace. And sometimes, the best revenge is living a life they can't touch. If this story stirred something inside you, maybe a mix of anger and relief, tell me in the comments. What would you have done if you were Felicia? And remember, subscribe for more stories where justice finally finds its voice. Because here on this channel, karma never misses.